Hey guys, SlyFox TV here, and today in this video, we are going to be going over how you can become a minimalist filmmaker. So let's get started. Alright, what is a minimalist filmmaker? Well, basically, a minimalist filmmaker is a filmmaker that believes he or she should only use and buy the gear that they're going to use on pretty much a regular basis. They think about what gear they're going to use. They think about if they actually need said camera or not. They decide if particular gear is useful for them or not, or it's just something that they just want. And they actually think about their purchases and what gear they're going to use and all that. So yeah, and I have created 5 steps on how you can become a minimalist filmmaker. Alright, step 1. What are you filming? What are you going to be filming? This is a very important step to becoming a minimalist filmmaker. So once you know what you're going to be filming, so you're going to be filming movies or you're going to be filming documentaries, then you kind of know what kind of gear is best for that. You'll research what gear is best for documentary filmmaking or music videos or whatever you're doing, and you'll only use mainly that gear for that specific job, so then you don't have a bunch of extra gear that you're not really going to use, that normally isn't used for that particular job. Now, I've decided, at least for me, I've decided that I want to be more of a documentary slash short film filmmaker. So those are the 2 areas that I think I want to do. And it's really all up to you what you want to do. Like, say you want to do music videos, you'll start researching stuff about music videos and the gear that they use normally to make music videos, and you'll kind of get cameras and gear that is more geared towards that area of filmmaking. So you won't be wasting money, time, and all that kind of stuff onto gear that you're not going to use, and it's just going to sit on your shelf and collect dust, because that's a lot of money you ended up wasting because you bought a bunch of gear that you didn't need. Step 2. Pack lightly and bring only what is absolutely needed. This is a very important step. Now, if you don't know exactly what you're going to be filming, just bring the basics: camera, tripod, microphone, and a lens. Maybe even more than one lens. I normally bring more than one lens because just so that I have extra choices. But normally try to research exactly what you're going to be doing and try to figure out what you're going to be filming that day, and then bring the gear that is most best for that particular shoot or whatever. Bring the gear that is going to work the best for that. Alright, step 3. How long will you be shooting? This is a very important step because you got to realize how much battery life you're going to need and all that. Are you going to be shooting for a couple hours? You're going to be shooting for a couple days? It really depends. Now, for me, as an example, I always carry 2 batteries and a charger, or at least 1 battery and a charger, because I just always, that's just how I work. And I just think it's extremely valuable to carry your charger with you in case the battery dies or breaks for some reason. You never know what's going to happen, so I'd be like, be prepared in case something like that does happen. But also, don't bring way too much stuff that you can barely carry it all and like it's just everywhere, because then you end up creating a mess. Bring the specific gear that you need for that shoot, and like clothes, obviously extra batteries. Really depends on how long you're going to be there for and what all you're going to need. So you decide what is best to bring and kind of scope it down to the exact items that you are going to be needing for however long you're going to be filming for. Step 4. Prepare for weather. This is also a very important step. You need to know what kind of weather you're going to be going up against, and just look on your weather app or look at the news and see what the weather's going to be like where you're filming, and make sure it's not raining or something, unless you intend for it to be raining in your shot when you film. It really depends, because also when you prepare for weather, that could be a good thing if it's raining or snowing, depending on what you want. Step 5. Where are you going to be filming? This is also a very important step, and also is kind of related to step 4, because depending on where you're shooting, like say you're shooting in Seattle, it normally is known for being rainy, and maybe you want that. But also, there are days where it's not rainy. It really just depends on where you're going to be filming, where you're going to be shooting. Do some research, and if you don't really know what the weather's normally like in that area, do some research on the area and kind of figure it out. And also, you want to know what the lighting is going to be like. Is it going to be good lighting or bad lighting? But also, that is also a creative choice as well. You want to purposely make the lighting bad, but normally you'll be looking for really good lighting, so try to find areas and research areas that have really good lighting, or the weather's going to be good for good lighting, depending on your exact need. And yeah, that's just it. And just bring what you need, be prepared, and always be ready for something to happen. And yeah, please like, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was very informative for you. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.